Hey, so remember that one time that like this past summer, I said I was gonna take a break and come back in September because things were really busy? Well, it's January, it's the new year, and I'm sort of back. We have had the craziest fall. We decided to sell our house in the suburbs. My parents offered to let us live in their cabin for the school year while we figured out what our next steps were. My husband and I, kind of as we've had kids and gotten older, we've realized that our dream was to have acreage and ideally a hobby farm and be close enough to the city where he can still work his normal job, but be far enough out where we can kind of have that country lifestyle. So we moved out to my parents' cabin. First of all, we got our house ready to sell like in a few weeks, and it was so much work. We had always joked that, oh, we're never gonna be able to sell our house because there's just so many unfinished projects. But we busted our butts and we got that done, and we ended up buying a 12-acre hobby farm. It's got a mix of tillable land and woods, and it actually backs up to a tiny lake, so we have to still figure out that. But the house was built in 1906, and honestly, the only reason we could afford this place is because it's a fixer-upper. To us, it's not like a whole, gut job type thing. First of all, that's not in our budget. Second of all, we like DIYing to an extent. And third of all, it's just not necessary. I don't know, like, as I've gotten older, I realize that just because things are old doesn't mean you need to get rid of them. So I'll take you on a little tour here and kind of show you my plans. This is the kitchen, which is pretty good size for a house of this age. Bathroom back there. Solid oak cabinets. Goodness knows I've painted plenty of oak cabinets in our old house. But honestly, in here we're just gonna do maybe some new floors. I don't mind these. But I'm gonna paint the cabinets, get rid of this wallpaper border, put up some beadboard, and this light, though it was maybe considered fancy a few decades ago, that's gotta go too. But yeah, not much professional work gonna be done in here. This is the only bathroom in the house, bathroom slash laundry room. Clearly this was all updated in the 70s. I've already picked out some new fixtures and I got a new vanity top. I'm just gonna paint this. I think these little cabinet pulls are actually really charming. I don't wanna get rid of things just because they're old. I would love to be able to repurpose. That's the bathroom. My kids have already spent a lot of time monkeying around with this little countertop. I'll probably just take these off, and honestly, I want to keep this here because I figure while I'm cooking, I'll be able to turn around and kind of see the shenanigans that's going on in the living room. So moving on. Teddy Bear just got a fresh haircut yesterday. He's very fluffy. This is our dining room, and it's plenty good size for our table. We're actually gonna have to downsize with our furniture because in our old house we had several like sitting room, couch areas and eating spaces. So we're just gonna have the one big eating space. I love these beams, but we have to lighten it up with the paint in here. Here's some of that lovely 70s charm. But I can, rip out those tiles and paint the shelves, and that'll be a cute little nook for, I don't know, what do you put there? Candles, books, that kind of business. Here we have our really large living space and some more 70s love going on here. It's an electric fireplace that is newer, so that's cool that works. But I bought some special Rust-Oleum heat paint that I'm gonna just paint along here. Again, like, is that pattern my favorite? No, but paint it, it'll be good enough. The rest of this room really just needs curtains removed and a fresh coat of paint. We're gonna take out this carpet. It's in good shape, but it's old, so we figure we'll do some vinyl plank flooring. Back here, this is the original entryway of the house. So the original front door was here, and I don't know how many years ago, but they enclosed this all. So this will be our office. I bought some IKEA countertops, and I'm gonna make a nice L-shaped desk here. That'll give us plenty of space for work from home. Along this wall, we have plenty of space for a couch, just curl up, read a book. We would love to put just a small set of like glass French doors so we can keep that natural light coming in. This is a project though. This was built as a bedroom, but there's no door. There's no door. So that's not gonna work. Yeah, so a bedroom technically with closet, but then also a bedroom. So our goal is to, assuming it's not stupid expensive, is to combine these two rooms into a master suite. So we'll have a bed in here and then configure this to be a small bath on the back space, and in the front space have that be a little walk-in closet. So you get the gist of this floor is pretty 70s. If we go upstairs, it's a whole different era, a lot more original to the house. So come check this out. Some lovely 70s carpet though, I should say. A lot of different carpet going on in this house. But we have this little like bookshelf thing, which is actually kind of charming. I will probably paint it, knowing me. I don't know what color. This is a big landing right here, and we're hoping to build a second bathroom in here. We'll go check out the bedrooms. This first bedroom is by far the most rough looking one. Again, with a carpet. There's not an actual closet in here, so we'll need to build that in. It's a small bedroom. This will be for one of the girls. She already wants to paint it purple, which is fine by me. So a small bedroom. Across the hall, we have another bedroom. The other twin loves these pink curtains, but check out that carpet. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, whoops. And then our boys will still have to share a room. Some of the details in this house though, I just love. Like, look at how old this door must be that I had an actual key to unlock it. It's just nuts. More 70s though going on in here. My boys love the wood paneling, which kind of cracks me up. So maybe I'll just keep that. That would make my life easier. But otherwise, this is a good size room for two boys to be sharing. Come on, pups. So that is the tour of the house. It's about 2,000 square feet when all is said and done. It should be plenty of space for all of us. And obviously we have plenty of outdoor space as well. Given that we now have these 12 acres, we obviously have massive plans for garden space. We'd love to do orchards. You know, basically plant as much as we can handle. And then we also want to get some chickens to try fresh eggs. I don't know if we'll necessarily be eating those chickens. I don't think I have the stomach to be dealing with that business, but that's gonna be our goal, is to kind of shift into more of a, I don't want to say sustainable because we can't sustain ourselves. There's no way we can grow enough to feed our family, but at least try to go down that road as much as we can. So it'll be a lot of adventures in agriculture kind of moving forward, which I'm excited to share with you all. Yeah, who knows what this will all turn into. This could be the mistake of our lives, but we felt we had to try. If not now, then when, kind of thing. So welcome to my new home.